We're going to take advantage of a little bit of time at the airport for Tanner Ward, who, as you know, just raced round 2 of the Motul ACU British Motocross Championships over there, just north of Liverpool at Preston Docks. We've got him on the phone. He's waiting for his name to be called over the announcements here, but we'll grab him to talk about this experience. Tanner, thanks for filling us in here.
Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you always taking the time.
Hey.
About my dirt bike races.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. If a Canadian's going to go over to race overseas, we're definitely going to cover it and talk to you about it. But I know for a fact this one went much better than the other one, although the first moto didn't start out well. But we'll get to that. Where are you right now?
I'm at Charlotte Airport waiting for my teammate Cole Pranger to pick me up. Obviously, they're training at club right now today, so I told them I'll do their thing, and I can wait here. So he's almost here, but yeah, thankful obviously to have them here to save my parking cost.
All right, cool, man. How hot is it down there right now? We're barely above zero back here where you're from.
Yeah, I think it's only like 14 here right now, so not. It's been very up and down. Like I've been at club for 2 weeks now, and obviously I was gone for the weekend, but it was a very short trip considering. But yeah, it's been up and down here the last little bit. One day it's warm, one day it's cold.
Okay, yeah, same up here, although not quite as warm as it's getting down there. But yeah, it's a roller coaster ride up here too. It's been wild. But okay, man, well let's talk about this. I mean, last time we talked, you'd just gotten back from round 1. Obviously, things didn't go great for you. Starts, track was crazy, all that kind of stuff, and you weren't 100% sure that you were going back for round 2. But obviously, you got the chance to. That how did you know right away you were going to come back, or when did you know?
Yeah, I knew pretty quickly. Just didn't obviously want to say too much in case I didn't go. But yeah, like they welcomed me back with open arms. I knew that coming over there was going to be tough, and that it was up to me if I wanted to come back. And talked to Justin and Peter, and he said, "Why not? It's a good experience. It's getting gate drops, and obviously putting myself into these positions to ultimately just kind of be better and more prepared for when I self-start in Calgary."
Nice. And you wanted a piece of Jeffrey Hurling's.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll get to that. Obviously, I got up and watched the broadcast. When it started out, obviously, they had the 125s and the 250s to go first and everything, but they were talking about just how windy it was, and it blew over one of their their camera towers. And was it that bad? What was the weather like there? Yeah,
it was pretty crazy. The winds were pretty strong. They were shaking the motorhome in the middle of the night. And, during the night they were strong all day, but during the night they were pretty aggressive, and tents were flying. And but yeah, they were pretty strong all day. Luckily, the majority of the jumps went into the wind, or you had the wind to your back. No crosswinds really. So I don't know if they just strategically set that up or how it goes. But yeah, I noticed that as soon as I got on the track, I'm like, oh, thankful all the jumps are like you're either facing the wind or behind you, because nothing worse than some crosswind, especially because there's some big jumps there.
Right. Okay. Now, it was north of Liverpool, this one. When did you get over there? Did you have some time to ride the bike again, or what did you do?
No, I didn't get there until Friday morning, and then I actually had my bag go missing. Yeah, so pretty much spent Friday trying to see where I was at and wasn't getting any answers. And I drove the track Saturday. It was like 4 hours from where the team's, like the house I stay at with the team. And then, so it's there was no riding, unfortunately. Would have been kind of nice, because obviously I'd been riding my bike and suspension and stuff, and then go hop on their bike. Their suspension is quite a bit different, but no, it's part of it. I knew that going there, that there was a chance I probably wasn't going to be riding the bike before racing it. So, teaching me to learn how to adapt quick, that's for sure.
Yeah, I knew you didn't have any time, because last week was Quinn's Friday update interview, and he was driving you to the airport, so I knew you didn't get over there early.
Yeah. It's I trained with those boys on Thursday, and then Thursday after training, Quinn drove me to the airport, dropped me off, showed up Friday, and then I think I landed at like 10 o'clock in the morning there Friday. By the time you kind of get picked up and whatnot, you're already going to bed. And yeah, we were at the race before I knew it. And yeah, I did the whole bag fiasco. It was quite a crazy weekend, but luckily I didn't know, but my dad and stepmom showed up.
Oh, nice.
Because my bag showed up to the house like 2 hours after we left. We waited as long as we could. But we just weren't getting any updates on the bag, and we're like, yeah. And luckily, I wear their gear, but like all my under stuff and goggles and also my clothes.
Right.
So yeah, it was nice to be able to wear my stuff. I just didn't get it until Sunday morning.
Jeez. Nice. Okay. Well, okay. So from what I could see, it looked kind of. I mean, if I had to compare, it looked a bit like Sand Del Lee texture. What was the track like?
Yeah, for sure. That's what even Justin Roney was saying. That's what he was saying. It looked like Sand Del Lee. It was weird because there was like this. I don't even know how to explain it, but just as sandy as Sand Del Lee, but like the hard base was like way more square edge and hard feeling. I felt felt every bump there. That being said, I feel like, yeah, a little bit of, obviously I wasn't that comfortable on the bike too. Just I haven't really, I've been riding my stuff, and I really think that my stuff would have worked really well there. Obviously I'm not flying back and forth with my suspension for that exact reason of the chance of it getting lost or never found it again. But yeah, it was, that's the best, I guess the best way to put it is probably very Sand Del Lee-esque, but I think the square edge was gnarlier than I was anticipating for sure.
Okay. Well, I like to mention the Sand Del Lee too, because this year you're going to be the defending Sand Del Lee champ.
Yeah. I've always always had bad luck at Sand Del Lee up until this year. But.
Okay, it also looked, obviously we've been to Matterley Basin and some other tracks in England, which are big tracks. This one seemed a little more like Canadian style. It was a bit smaller looking. Is that the way it was?
Yeah, for sure. It was in sub 2 minute lap time for qualifying. And then, it was definitely a very Canadian-esque track. And that's why I'm not too thrilled with my results and stuff, because I have no real excuse. It was very last time the track was crazy, Hawkstone, but this time honestly the track was very, very like home.
Right.
So I actually learned the track quick and felt comfy on it decently quick, because I think we have a lot of stuff like that at home.
Okay, well, and then let's talk about the racing. Well, first qualifying, you qualified 15th, which looking at lap times and stuff like that in the races, you're faster than a 15th guy, man. You're like some of your laps, you should have been well in that top 10 with a good start or something. But anyway, talk about qualifying 15th. What was that all about?
There's one qualifying session, and then just I got on the bike, and it takes a couple laps to kind of get adjusted to it. And then honestly, I was struggling with arm pump in qualifying. I got pumped up quick, and just I think just obviously with the flying and everything going on, and then trying to ride it. I rode their bike, but I rode it, 2 or 3 times for Hawkstone and then here. So nice and loud there. But so it was, I think it's a little bit of that. And to be honest with you, I've never been a qualifier, even at home. I'm always pretty far off in qualifying. So I don't really read into it too much. I was just kind of put some laps together and just get used to the bike, the track. And like I said, one session, it goes by quick when you're trying to learn the track, and then they give you the timing board. And then all of a sudden you're trying to throw down some laps for qualifying, and next thing you know, it's checkered, and you're still just, trying to wrap your head around it all. Where the nice part about home with the 2 sessions is that you get to kind of come back, debrief, and then, team tells you hey, these guys are taking this line, so on and so forth, and you get another crack at it. And, where this, you have it's a longer session. I think it's 25 minutes total, but it goes by quick by the time that you do your first couple of solo laps and trying to learn the track, and then you're just right into racing after. So, but I guess back to the question, the qualifying. I had never been a qualifier, and I didn't know those little pieces of just kind of being a little bit uncomfortable and trying to figure it out on the fly. I wasn't even that mad about it, because I was 15th, but I was pretty close to the top 10 in time. It was, So like I said, I'm not a qualifier, never have been, and at this point, I don't think I ever will be. So, just kind of focused on the gate drops.
Okay. All right. Well, did you, racing against one of the greatest of all time there, talking about Jeffrey Hurlings. What was, were you anywhere near him? Did you go up and talk to him or anything?
No, that guy, I think he keeps pretty low profile at those races. Like, he like shows up to the line like right before the gate drops, or sorry, right before we go up to qualifying. It's kind of crazy, but nah. The only time I saw him was when he was blowing by me for lapping me. That's kind of embarrassing, but he's fast. There's no way around that one.
Right. Okay. So Moto 1 comes around. You got to tell us. The first thing I saw was 34th, and then obviously you worked your way up. But what happened off the start of this one?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I kind of like spun off the straight, and then like my rear end pitched out as I was coming off. So I went in the first turn last, and then I made a couple of like passes on the start first lap, and then I actually ran in the back and someone tipped over, and I was dead last. And then I got going and got rolling, and I think I got into the top 20, and I just passed a big group of guys. Like I couldn't even tell you who or what or what positions they were, but I know it was definitely six, 7 guys, and I tipped over, got up quick, and all those guys passed me. It was like the smallest crash for how many people passed me. It was kind of crazy.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, and then I think I went back into like the 20 something, and then kind of start picking guys off again. But yeah, I don't know, man. My first motos are destroying me right now. Like my goal this weekend was just to put 2 solid motos in. Like that, I didn't expect to go light the world on fire. Like I knew it was going to be another big challenge with flying in there late, different bike, new track. Like you just don't know really what you're getting yourself into. So my goal was to go have 2 solid motos, but unfortunately, kind of have like my first moto is very similar to not as chaotic as Hawkstone, but still kind of the same thing. Like not putting myself in a good position and going down. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating as a racer. I know I'm way better than what I'm showing, but it's all part of it. It's kind of why we're doing this, is to make myself better.
All right. Hey, now you obviously we know the first few guys' names and everything. There's always some heavy hitters show up to these ones. But the other name you would have known back where you were, you're probably like, what? Is this the same Barr like Martin Barr out there on the number 50? You kind of saw a lot of him in that first one, though, didn't you? You guys are kind of going through the pack together, or what?
Yeah, I had to pass him a couple of times. I passed him on the first lap, went down, and then I passed him again, and then went down, and then I didn't get back to him again, I don't think. But yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah, he got you in the first one, but you got him in the second one.
Yeah.
But you knew that name, obviously. You must have seen Barr and thought, oh, Martin Barr, okay.
Yeah, I've seen him in practice there, and I know I just know him from watching Nations from, he's been on Team Ireland forever.
Right. Okay, now, how much time there's a couple of races that go, so is it kind of similar? What did you do did you have a guy doing pit signs for you, pit board?
Yeah, I'm a mechanic. Like the team has a mechanic there for me, which is nice. And yeah, their pits are kind of crazy. Like you're allowed more than just one rider, one mechanic in the mechanics area. It's like you got like 3 or 4 guys there. So you got one guy doing the pit board, one guy hanging over the fence cheering you on. It's actually kind of cool. It's a little bit more relaxed and yeah.
Okay. All right, now the second moto, obviously you got a better start. You kind of floated around 11, you dropped back to 14th, you're up in the top 10, and then it was, your lap times were faster than so many guys that were ahead of you, and you were moving your way up. You ran out of time, closing up on, who was it, Mead or something? Was it Mira? I'm trying to think, number 10. Bobby Bruce.
No, I got him, yeah. At the end, on the last lap, I saw Bobby Bruce, but not enough time.
All right. So what happened in that one? What was your start like? Take us through that one. Again, you finished 11th in that one. You got 14th overall. Take us through Moto 2.
Yeah, I got a good start, actually. I want to say I came out of the first turn like 6th or 7th, and I don't know, just didn't have my first lap killed me. I think I went from like 7th to 15th in 3 corners. I got pushed around, bullied, and it shouldn't be happening. I don't know what, just wasn't ready for the intensity. I think at home you get a start and people are pretty calm and settled in, where that was not happening there. I almost got pushed off the track twice, but people were going for your throat. So kind of caught me off guard, and then I kind of got going, and I think I crossed the first line maybe 14th, 15th, and I made my way to made a couple passes, and there was a big group of guys ahead of me that I caught. And then I unfortunately just kind of got in the toe of the guy that was at the back of the pack for like 3 or 4 laps. I just lost my flow like 4 laps in and lost that group. It just frustrating because that's the group I know that I should be with and that I can beat. Is that, you know, that 6 through 10. But yeah, just riding, honestly, riding not good at all. So yeah, it is what it is. It's once I kind of got going again, I felt all right. But like I said from the start here, it's frustrating just not riding to my potential and knowing there's so much more on the table. But trying to look past that, and obviously it's part of their learning experience, and we're gonna keep on putting our heads down because I know I'll be ready for when Calgary comes.
Right. Now, it's also weird because, I mean, you're out there, say you get a 6th place start here in Canada. Well, there's only a couple guys that are arguably faster than you. So it's like, okay, this guy I'm going by, this guy I'm going by that guy. They look over the shoulder, they see your number, they're like, oh, that's 10, or he's faster than I am. When you're here, somebody might know you're Canadian, like, I don't think so today, buddy. Or you have no idea who they are and they don't give you respect, you don't give. So it's just so different. Yeah,
for sure. It's, yeah, like it's definitely, you're trying to learn the guys that you're racing, and I feel like the depth is obviously more deeper than we have at home, and so yeah, like it's like that 6 through 10 is it's switching all the time. I think you see in the results, like there's no guy going 6-6, 7-7. Like there's 7-14, 6-12. Like there's that group there is pretty deep. So it's yeah, and they go for it in the first lap. I learned that at Hawkstone too, and obviously didn't learn well enough, but something I need to learn and something I need to be better at. I always know I need to be better at sprints. That's where honestly Dylan and Jess are really good. At the first couple laps they hammer down. So yeah, back to the drawing board. That's why we're doing these races to for when I come back to training, stuff to work on and be better at.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, we're talking about that Bobby Bruce guy who I'd never heard that name before, but now he's familiar to me. But like you say, I think he was like maybe 8th or something in the first moto, a bunch of guys close, and you were lapping 2 seconds a lap faster than him, closing in on him. So I mean, that's got to give you some confidence and make you feel pretty good about the way you're riding, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day when the result is what the result is. You got to put the whole moto together. So. Yeah, I honestly, I haven't looked at anything yet, like lap times and whatnot. Obviously, I know I'm strong, and as the day goes on, I'm better. And honestly, I think there was 8 degrees yesterday, and there were 2 25-minute motos. It wasn't a very big day. So yeah, like I should be strong at the end. That's what I train for. But nonetheless, yeah, I think just need to be better overall all the way through. Can't really lose that flow 4 or 5 laps in, but. Like I said, keep saying that, keep repeating it, but that's what we're here for, is to keep on learning and getting better and putting myself into these uncomfortable positions and learn from it.
Right. Okay, so now I guess a couple more last questions. You're down at Club MX. We've got AMO round 1 coming up on, I think, the 18th or 19th, I guess, the day after Cleveland Supercross. That's when you're aiming to be back? Is that the plan?
Yeah, actually, so yeah, what's today? This 7th, 6th.
Yeah.
So next Wednesday is when I'll head home on the 15th. Yeah, maybe even Tuesday night after training. I've been away from the family in Hudson for a little while now, so I'll get home for a couple of days and then race go for AMO race.
Okay, and last question too. Well, maybe, but the round 3 isn't until May, and that sounds like something you might be able to do. Is there any talk about going back for round 3?
I mean, the team over there would love to. They want me there for sure. They know that I'm better than the results that I'm getting as well. But yeah, I obviously sit down with Peter and Justin again and just make sure it's the right decision. To be best prepared for Calgary, and that it's not hindering anything here. That's the biggest thing is to be prepared for when Calgary comes. But from my end of things, yeah, I would love to. I think doing these races is going to make Calgary seem like a breeze when you fly 3 hours and you have the fact that you've ridden multiple times. So yeah, we'll see. The time will tell.
Okay, it's in a weird spot. It's in a spot in England that I've actually never ever been. It's way over on the east side, which would be kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, I was sad to leave in I don't even know what the next round is, to be honest with you.
Well, it's over in the east, over by Norwich, I think it's called. Anyway, okay, well, that's cool. That'd be interesting to, I mean, the schedule works, but like you say, if it lines up with what you guys are testing and training, if it makes sense, then hey, are people like wandering by and saying, "Hey, you're the guy from Canada? Cool having you over here." Anybody coming over and talking to you?
No, not really. No. Yeah, I didn't really talk to. Okay, and I talked to one of the announcers at the first one. And yeah, he was pretty stoked. But besides that, it's everyone calls me the American, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right. Well, you said you had 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes. So your ride's going to be getting there soon.
Yeah, he's here. He's here.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Right now, it might be why it's getting louder.
Oh, okay. All right, Tanner. Well, again, I love catching up with these things. Cool. And our riders go over and do this sort of stuff. Awesome that you got this opportunity. I hope you get to go back for round 3. It's pretty cool to follow along. As you're walking out of there, do you want to thank anyone?
No, yeah, I hope I can go back as well. Like I said, I think racing these it's only making me better as a racer, and going to be prepared as possible coming into Calgary. But yeah, obviously the entire Priority MX GasGas crew, Peter, Wendy, Justin, just everybody that supports me. Like I said in the first podcast we did, like they easily could have shut this down and said let's just focus on Canada, and but they don't have blinders on and. Let me do it, which is I'm super thankful for because these opportunities don't come by very often. So, like the entire team, obviously my fiance, my son. It's hard being away, and I'm flying to a different country, racing my dirt bike right now, being away from them, and she's holding the fort down at home. So obviously I'm super thankful for that, and yeah, just the entire team, my mechanic Jaden. I mean, the list goes on. Obviously everybody that's been supporting me going over there has been awesome.
All right, Tanner. Well, good luck with the rest of your stay there at Club MX. I know, like I was talking with Quinn, it's just such a beehive over there right now. You guys got tons of stuff. Are you doing the same thing Quinn's doing? Obviously, are you in the meal plan? Are you doing the full ride deal over there? What are you doing?
No. I do their lunches. Like I work with a nutritionist already, so I already spend money on one. So it's I just do their lunch program because it's tough to fit it in between riding and training because their schedule is pretty tight. So, but no, I do. And then my off bike, I'm obviously working with the next.
Right.
So yeah, I do my own off bike, just working mostly with them on bike stuff right now.
Okay. All right, Tanner. Well, thanks for filling us all in, and we'll keep. Next time I'm going to see you, we'll be at round 1 of the AMO at Gopher Dune. So we'll see you there, and good luck, and thanks for the chat.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Willie.
Okay, see you, Tanner. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Thank you.